Hey YouTube and anyone else watching, I'm Thomas JKUCK. I'm going to be going over how to manage multiple social media accounts for 2019, 2020, and going forward. I make great content on that stuff, so please share, like, and subscribe. Right under here, you could ring the bell, and I'll come weekly straight to you guys with free content on stuff just like this for your social media marketing. Thank you guys. I'm Thomas J. Cook, and I'll actually be putting a link under here with something that's a secret for you guys. So check it out, and it will be coming straight to you guys. It will be free. So please, once again, subscribe, like, share, give me a thumbs up. And once again, I'll leave the link right under here. And it's a secret. It's absolutely free. All you got to do is click on it, and you guys will be enjoying that. Thank you guys. The first step of managing social media accounts would have to be MEETEDGAR. That is a software. You guys can actually Google it. It's called MEETEDGAR. And the reason I love this software is because you actually can schedule out content through them for Instagram, and it will post daily, weekly, however you set it up for it to post on Instagram. So that would be the first thing, guys. Like I said, it's called MEETEDGAR. Check it out. Google it. Do your research on it. That's number one. So the second thing would have to be manually posting on Facebook. Yes, you heard me. You could actually schedule stuff out on Facebook and manually post, just like how MEETEDGAR does for Instagram. You could actually do it yourself on Facebook. So that would be the next step on how I actually run social media accounts. Like I said, the first thing would be MEETEDGAR. The second one would be manually scheduling out. And this is very powerful for the algorithm with Facebook, because they understand and see that it's actually very, very organic and very trustworthy that you're posting yourself through Facebook, but you're scheduling it out so it looks like you're actually sitting there, every day, every week, however you schedule it out, to post. And you could set this all up, all in one days, and you could have it set up for the month, however you want to do it, guys. So manually posting on Facebook would be the second thing for me, and it is very powerful. So check this out. Number 3, the thing not to do is using softwares like Hootsuite and Buffer. I recommend you don't use those because, believe it or not, that actually will hurt when you go to, set up like a post. The algorithm understands that it's not a manual thing, and believe it or not, stuff like, getting likes, getting comments, being pushed in the algorithm, Buffer and Hootsuite actually, in my opinion, hurt it. And I've done some deeper research on it, and there's some big names out there. If you research this yourself, you will understand as well. I don't recommend using that. That's just my personal opinion, along with some of the bigger guys as well. So guys, once again, Buffer and Hootsuite I do not recommend. The number 4 thing that I highly recommend is getting your friends to like, share, comment, really build value and like a great audience with everything you do, and be very, very consistent, either daily, weekly, every other week, when you build out these schedules, to be, driven in for your friends to like it, comment on it. Make sure it's good content, because if it's garbage content, obviously no one's going to want to, comment, like, or share. And the algorithm understands all these things. And the reason I keep mentioning the algorithm is because that's actually how you'll push up more likes, more comments, and more shares for your clients, guys. So this won't, after so long, it builds so much value, not only for, your client, but for everyone else to see it. So it's a very powerful thing. And I highly recommend, like I said, commenting, shares, likes. Make sure your clients are being seen in the algorithm because you're doing the right thing. You're building value over the scheduling. You're building value with the great content. You're giving good, content out there. You're giving good either offers. You're giving something very, very powerful to your clients, fans, your clients, basically database for them to keep liking, comment, sharing, coming back over and over. So it has to be very systemized. So you have to systemize it the right way. Number 5, guys, I highly recommend doing a weekly call with each client and, schedule it out to where, it's a great time for, your call. You don't want it to be too early. You don't want it to be too late. You set the schedule time because then you obviously have the rest of your day. You have the rest of your morning to enjoy. You don't want it to be, if you're not a morning person, you don't want to be too early. However, I like being up very early and getting things done very early. That's just me. Setting a weekly call or every other week. I do not recommend you pushing it any further than that. And I do not recommend only one phone call a month. Every other week can work. I highly recommend the every week to speak to each client because from my own personal knowledge, I've actually, feel that clients grow apart over time. They're just going to push you away because they're thinking you're not making them any type of, you're not building value with your client. You're not showing any proof because you're not engaging with them. Clients that actually stay with you and build a trust in you because you're speaking to them once a week, it is insane. Highly recommend speaking to your clients once a week. Number 6, I recommend you staying with the same niche. Obviously, social media marketing, a lot of people take on all different types of, obviously, business owners because it's very hard to get, 10 of the same client. But they're out there. I've done it. You just have to be very consistent, push your way through, and you'll definitely get it. However, I understand if you're just starting out, you're going to take on a few different business owners. But I do highly, highly, highly recommend finding the niche you're very good at, systemizing it, plan a structure, build out the schedule, and then rinse and repeat over and over until you have it fully systemized where you can just go out, get more social media clients, and it's systemized and it's very, very easy for you. Last but not least, the top 5 recommendations that I would use. I use stuff like Social Blade, like vidIQ. I use Canva, content calendars, Social Upgrade. So these 5 things, softwares that I recommend and I use over and over. And like I said, guys, my name's Thomas JKUCK. I make weekly content in the social media field straight to you guys with free content on stuff just like this for your social media marketing. Thank you, guys.